I said, what's the problem? He said, he told Peter Obi, if we can win the primary, look, it will be hard to support you. We'll support the wicked. That's what he said. I wasn't there when he told it. So I said, what do you want me to do now? That we should support Peter Obi. I said, so how will he win the election? Yeah, and another difference. So I'm not for about that. The same man, without disclosing to the public that this is a preferred candidate, he used ANAP foundation, his own foundation, to start doing opinion poll, skew the opinion poll to be favorable to Obi. Is that a corruption? The man who you are for this man, you now became the head of opinion poll. You come out on television, skew the opinion poll favorable to Peter Obi when you have an interest. Without disclosing to the public, look, Obi is my candidate. That's deceitful. This is the same man calling people riffraff because I didn't own a bank, because I was unable to establish a bank.
We're a wiki. Again, the Obi Akpo, Adolf Hitler, the Obi Akpo Hitler. We're a wiki. The reason why Nigeria is what Nigeria is because the likes of Wiki are never held responsible for their crimes, unfortunately. So they will still do it again, and they will get away with it. Now, let's leave Wiki and others for now, and I am going to take you to. Oh, hang on, no. Let's stay in Abuja for a sec. A lady has a message which possibly with a Wiki may not have seen. I may actually need to see. It is about the National Hospital of Abuja.
I am sorry, but we do not have bed space. You have to go to another hospital. The amount of times that I have said this while working in the emergency department of a federal hospital in Abuja is uncountable. It's traumatizing and it's heartbreaking, knowing that I'm probably going to be sending them to another government hospital that could tell them the same sentence. This sentence that could be a death sentence for some patients, but it's our reality. Sometimes before morning shift is even over, all bed spaces have been occupied, and it's from this moment on that we are repeating the same sentence like a broken record. Sorry, no bed space, go to another hospital. Sometimes when they come to our hospital, they say they are not going anywhere because we are their last hope. They've been to 4 or 5 different government hospitals that have told them the same thing. So where do we expect them to go? Currently, the average Nigerian can barely afford treatment in a government hospital, talk less of a private hospital. So private hospitals are out of the question for most patients. So apparently, our reality is the bunch of government hospitals in Abuja cannot accommodate the number of patients that we have. And us in the front lines are put in a position to open our mouths and tell our patients that we cannot take them because we do not have bed space, and that is a fact. Some patients literally beg to be admitted on the floor, and we cannot do that. The best that some of us try to do is we try to resuscitate patients while they are in their cars before we send them somewhere. At least let's make sure this person is still alive, they are still breathing before they leave to go to another hospital. That is the best we can. And in this situation, our best is not enough. We do not have functioning government ambulances that are well equipped, that have trained EMT to make sure they stabilize and resuscitate patients while on transport. We do not have that. Most of the time, we do not have a functioning communication channel with other government hospitals to call them and ensure that they have bed spaces for the patient that will be sending them. We don't have that. Primary health care centers are barely functioning. So big government hospitals are the first line for so many patients. We try to take in as much as we can, but then when the bed spaces are filled, we are referring up and down. The fact is, we need a system that works for the staff, for the patients. Because this is life and death, and this, we do not have bed space, go to another hospital, cannot be the last resort. It cannot be the only hope. And unfortunately, it is the reality of so many patients in Nigeria, so many doctors and nurses having been put in this situation to say this to the patients that we're supposed to help. I am sorry, but we do not have bed space.
Very sorry, lady. That's an health worker for one of the government hospitals. Sorry about that. So that's one health worker from a government hospital in Abuja raising an alarm. So it's raising an alarm on the shortage of beds in the emergency units of the government hospital in Abuja. Right. So talking about Abuja, we might actually quickly then stop in Borno. There's a local government called Marte local government area this morning, right? The Boko Haram terrorists attacked the military base in that area. The number of soldiers killed is currently being put at 7. Others said the number is more than that. But with the image that has made it to the internet so far, the damages covered by the soldiers that survived tells the whole story, right? Please watch this, and viewer discretion is greatly, highly advised. See what the Boko Haram did in Marte, local government area of Borno State this morning.
Only actually. An kashe kucin sabo ne. An kashe kucin sabo.
Ko wannan yaron ne me yake da suna? Dika.
Wai wannan.
Dito shi ne mu.
Oh, Patrick.
Na Patrick.
Patrick.
Where this part? I'm going to give for go put them.
أكبر أول الله يجيك
Ebon. Allah jiga.
Wala kana zaman nan za a kashe ka yau nan kwana ba za ka yi ba za a kashe ka kai na gaya ma da ce ko gonda nake kai ya yi sakanci ya ci farin fin da an karwata libafan
Za su kaga ɗakin ka ba.
They don't achieve the whole what they
Sinema, ya yake? Shi ne shawun ai. The whole machine, they pack on. Oh, 50 bike. Now only 2 now they no carry, abi 3. Oh, then carry on.
Now think about this. That was a Nigerian army base. I think some even called it a barrack. Let me check that description again. Right. It was supposed to be a military base in Marte, local government area of Borno State. They had all the vehicles, operational vehicles. They had all their weapons, possibly armory too. They were not fighting Boko Haram. The Boko Haram came to their base, slaughtered some of them, injured others, and inflicted a serious damage. I mean, how can you describe that? Everything is in ruin. Everything. They are supposedly be their room, have been at their dorms, all right? There are other camps with, I mean, buildings in the old compound, everything blown up, burned down. Then they took weapons, bags of ammunition. Yes, weapons, ammunition, bullets, everything, they took them away. Then they destroyed all of the operational vehicles in that compound, all the trucks, everything. So what that simply tells you is that the Nigerian military, the Nigerian service chiefs, what do you call it, the dickhead Simba of Anambra, Tifnumbu. So the directive they have given to some of these soldiers in their supposed positions is to sit duck, wait to be shot and killed. The Nigerian army, they are playing defense. Terrorists are now the ones using drones to know the movement of Nigerian army. Drones commercial drones, not military drones, commercial drones. Now, they are attaching bomb to commercial drones, flying them straight to the position of Nigeria soldiers. Drones, I want drone, drone $50, $100. They are using them to fly weapon, what do you call bomb. Have you seen they call that thing again? She na bomb not in Abi. I've seen videos, but maybe YouTube is probably going to sanction me if I have to play that for you. It's online. Go and check it. They are dropping bomb like that using drone. But Nigerian army, who have military drones. You know that Nigeria have military drones. They have military drones, the ones that are just like a for spying, to take pictures, take images, and record videos and all that. They have another one that is actually like armed with weapons that can fly solo and drop weapons to nuke out terrorists anywhere. But they have told them to sit duck. They are sitting duck. So it's like you're just hey, they don't come. Felix, carry your gun. Ah, my God, no, you know, that kind of a thing. Military in a supposed war zone. And you only make it, honestly speaking. And if you don't believe me, don't worry. Those who knows what it is like, they are already acting. You know, Iwama Dirao.
This is the level of insecurity in the Yagba West. We are going to Kwara State. We need to charter these soldiers to follow us because they are spraying gun yesterday here in the headquarters of Yagba West. All the race sporadically. They even kidnap somebody. So that's why we decided to pay these people and to escort us to where we are going, because the way Nigeria is going now, we don't even understand. We are here in our hometown, scared of what will happen. Can't you see? Where Nigeria is going, God will save us. Governor Dodo, come and save us in Kogi West. See what is happening.
That is the reality now. Forget social media, this, social media, that. Social media. Social media is not real life. No, it's not. But also, it is a place where everything that happens in real life is well documented. Because in everything we report from that contraption, there are real victims, real life victims, every day. It never just, it's just like it's never taught, it never taught you yet. Once you are touched, then you become part of that content, a lesson to others. In River State, I don't know who these guys are. They say they're vigilantes. Listen to their own kind of like a declaration or so, right? In this combat against insecurity in Oni.
One room, some food for champ. One room, over 30 people there inside, waiting for you and a juju. All the people will put juju inside of them. When I get 7 days to pack everything, including yourself, come out. If we catch you after 7 days, you know what you are not pack and community go do. All the landlords will give houses to these people. Go tell them, say now 7 days and get to stay in no more. We don't go stay for community. People go from anywhere, fight to do, they put inside our community. Husband, 7 days only. At the expiration of the 7 days, we shall be moving from house to house. And anywhere we catch such people, the landlord will also be in trouble. Husband, sanity. Number 4, the rate our young girls they dress today, community say no to it. We no go there. Young girls, the parents of our fathers and mothers, breast they open, they will only pack their waka. From today, such dressing should change. Otherwise, anyone we will catch will not get the authority. We go flog you, naked you totally, so that make that way you don't want hide. We will help you open up. All our boys too, all of them follow for the innocent dressing. You go leave yash where they cover, you go open and go cover laps. From today, as we see you, they do that nonsense saga. We go flog hell out of you. Tear down your nigga, make you naked at once. Husband, sanity. The rate too, as we dey talk of innocent dressing, the way our hair dey,